Ooh, got a dang good show for you today.
So yeah, if all these inputs are so toxic, the tillage, all the asides, the herba, fungi, insecta, and our fertilizers are so toxic, why do we always get a good crop response? And the simple answer is we're farming dead soil. That's not an insult, that's not a negative thing, that's just where we've came to in this point of agriculture. And so I asked the question back to you guys, how come in modern farm today, soybean cess nematode is the most fantastic example of it, and soybean fungicides are just a great example of it. In modern chemical farming today, if you have SCN or a fungicide, we'll just start with fungicide. You spray a fungicide, you get a crop response. The standard practice now is to broadacre every soybean field with that fungicide. Why is it not the normal practice to look at the fungicide response and go to your retailer and say, hey, how do I fix that issue so I no longer need to buy a product to grow this crop? I know I'm the heretic. I know I'm the lunatic here in the farming world community. In today's world, we have SCN, we go to the retailer, we start running a nematicide through our in-furrow program, and it doesn't cure it. All we're doing is now we're making another drug addiction for our soil. And so on the biological side of that, we can look at it and say, hey, if we used soil health, we would see that the natural predator to SCN is more nematodes. So how is a neonicotide going to help cure the problem when it's killing our friends that we want? That's my question. That is why the treatment for SCN, the treatment for corn rootworm, all of them things is simple soil health things, and they can be cured because of excessive tillage, excessive use of chemical inputs that don't function well with soil life. This is where we've gotten to. It's just a result of our actions. It is what it is. On the farm here, I say this all the time because I want other farmers to be able to make money. And how are we going to make money if all we're doing is writing checks to feed our drug-addicted soil? So that's what I'm trying to share here, guys, is through soil health on this farm, on our experience, by using these principles, we have weaned off of some herbicides. We've weaned off of insecticides and fungicides big time. We still scout because we're not to the goal line yet, so we still do some scouting. We still might have to do some rescue sprays. But hopefully, if we keep moving in this direction, we can keep moving that level of reliance of rescues down. And I'd much rather go out to a field in a year and spray an insecticide than just simply broad acre all my fields with an insecticide and fungicide as a preventative measure. And on my farm, I would much rather be with my family or the cattle or the land versus sitting in a tractor spraying death around the farm. I'm sorry, but that's where I would rather be as a farmer. I would rather be doing positive things of spreading life around my farm or enjoying the day with my wife or my family. And that is against the retail design. We're in a system that works very well for everybody but us. Think of where all our money goes. We write all these checks out, everybody else makes profit, and then we're left holding the bag. I'm done playing that game. That's what I'm trying to show here. I'm trying to share, guys, that it is possible to do. It just takes time and a little work, and there's going to be failures along the way.